Good morning, America. Hey, did you know it's the 40th anniversary of Good Morning America this morning while I'm taping this video? And it reminded me that I've wanted to tape this particular message for 3 months. Now, maybe I actually taped it 2 months ago and I've just forgotten, because you never know when Alzheimer's hits you. But I don't think I have, so here goes. Have you ever noticed on Good Morning America, Robin Roberts will say, and here's Amy with the news. Amy will do the news and she'll say, and that's the news. Back to you, Robin. Robin says, thank you, Amy, that was great. George? And George will say, thanks, Robin, Amy. Now our next story. So you notice what's happening? They're all connecting. They're all using each other's names. And this gets back to brain science. There's part of your brain that lights up when it hears certain words. The number one top favorite word of your brain is your name. So when someone says, hey, Scott, it's going to get my attention. A little part of my brain is going to light up. The second most favorite word of your brain is you. Hey, Scott, what do you think you need to do to, well, now they've really sucked me in. My brain is totally paying attention. And it's just a thing about networking that our brains like it when people get our attention and people are connecting with us. It's not only that the person you're speaking to connects better when you say their name, but the other people around who hear you using the name, they get drawn in too. It's just a thing about how our brains work. So today I want to remind you, you should always be building your network. Always be working on using people's names, even if you feel, like me, that you are not a natural at this talent. I am certainly not a natural at it, but I try all the time. When Linda and I, many of you know, Linda Claiborne and I go to lunch almost every day. We split one lunch, so we get to have a nice lunch, but we don't eat much. Every place we go, we learn the waiters or waitresses or hosts. We learn their names. We always call them by name. We get to know the owner of the restaurants a lot of times. When we walk in, it's kind of like Cheers. They become our friends. We're just building our network. We're just practicing. We're just experimenting with what is that like to be using people's names and building this network. Everywhere you go, sorry to be pointing at you, everywhere you go, you should be using people's names and building up your network, whether it's the bus person who wiped down the table or a multimillionaire who's needing to refinance $1 million vacation property. You got to treat everybody like they're part of your network, because you never know what connections are going to lead to what. Be kind to everyone and their dog. Now their cat you don't have to be kind to, because cats are little jerks and they're not going to do you any good anyway. All right, it's true, I have a cat, I know. All right, I hope that tip helps. If there's anything we can do to help you with your network and your connections, let us know, because we want to help. Speak to you soon.